Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size.
This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hodaki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Well, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Thursday afternoon, the 6th of July, 2023. You're listening to The Big Show. Hoodie, J, Minogue, Keyzie, you mad bastard, and Minogue. Looking hot as ever, mate. How's life?
You're going pretty grousey, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee, you backbone.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, not going real good. Pretty excited. Going to be going away to Fiji for a bit of a holiday.
Mate.
We've got a bit of a holiday, haven't we, mate?
Yeah, we do.
Unfortunately, won't be going with you.
No.
But I will be thinking about you.
Likewise,
Yeah.
mate. I've got a bit on, actually, while we're away. But anyway, Keyzie, what are you up to, mate? What's going on?
Feeling good, fellas. Went hundies at the gym today.
Pardon?
Feeling good. Went hundies.
Oh, hundies.
Yeah, it means 100%.
I thought you said in your undies.
Nah,
right.
I was
Yeah,
wearing
yeah.
undies.
Yeah.
Under my shorts.
You were saying you were trying to bench press 100 kg and you shat yourself.
Well, no,
So
it
that's
wasn't.
why I thought the undies thing.
Well, there's no way I could bench press 100 kg. I'm not Mogi.
Right, okay,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
So,
yeah, no, true.
But no,
true.
I went hundies, drove my truck into work because it's nice and dry today.
Yeah, well, we need to talk about that because I see a lot of people were giving you a bit of jip.
Is that your car down in the garage, man?
Yeah, the blue one.
Yeah. But he can't drive. Yeah, he can't
What?
drive it in the rain.
So do you... Yeah.
Why? Is there something wrong with it?
Well, it's been keyed.
That's a good one. That's
Well,
funny.
anyway, I came up today as I didn't know it was your one, but anyway, all goods.
Yeah, no, it'll be
All
fine,
goods.
Keyzie.
You can normally just rub it out with a bit of sandpaper.
Yeah, just
Well,
look,
no,
get
that's-
get Don up and he'll sort it out,
Yeah.
mate. He'll just rub it out, mate. No,
Yeah.
I mean, no, that I'll rephrase that. Don can come up and just...
You're my dad to come up and rub it out.
Just smooth it out. Hey, I tell you what, it's going to be a huge show. So it's great to have your company. The big poll coming up next, but let's kick off with a bit of Soundgarden.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. Soundgarden there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon, 8 minutes past 4 o'clock. And I want to remind people, you can always text us on 3483 about anything.
That's true.
And further to the point, actually, because we're a public service, you can call us on 0800 Hodaki at any time too. But it being 8 minutes past 4 o'clock, it's time for...
The Big Poll.
Oh, incidentally, how did we finish up with the poll yesterday?
Oh, that's a good.
I think it was
question.
about 65-35. What was... I can't even remember the... backing into a park, yes or no?
Yes.
65 said yes.
66 yes, 34 no.
Oh,
Right, okay.
there
Yeah,
you go.
yeah.
Interesting.
By
That's
the way,
interesting.
just
Two-thirds.
quickly, if you give me a heads up, I can have that ready for you, rather than just sort of asking it on live on air. You know what I mean?
Keyzie,
I
you
did
should be
actually
ready
give you a heads up,
Wow, I
Keyzie,
don't
but
know
you
if
just
you
weren't paying attention.
What was I doing?
Yeah.
Are you steamed?
Was I talking? Moving on. Today's
Hey,
big poll.
big poll is bedheads, yes or no? Bedheads, yes or no? The
Headboard.
wife, headboard.
Yeah.
That's another one.
Yes.
Headboard.
Yes, because I was thinking beard heads, people might be thinking, getting out of bed with
hair.
your messy hair.
Headboards,
Yeah.
and then a picture of a bed head.
Yeah.
The missus went through a phase, my wife,
My wife.
My wife!
of asking me, of suggesting that we get a headboard, to which I said no, and we've managed to stick to that. We've never had one.
Right.
Actually, I made one out of a bit of plywood once.
Oh, that sounds
That
cool.
was pretty cool. It was actually pretty... I mean, it did the job that any other bedhead does, which is nothing. It does nothing. But
Wow.
you have a look at them, and, well, my view is they're an absolute waste of money, and I don't understand why you would buy one. That's how I feel about
Right.
it. Jase, how do you feel about
No, I love my headboard.
Right, right.
And I find without a headboard, you start getting the separation from the wall and the bed, and the especially in my house, our bed moves around quite a lot.
Right.
Why is that?
No reason, Keyzie.
Is it on a hardwood floor and that?
Yeah, it's a hardwood
Yeah,
floor.
yeah,
Yeah. And I find that gaps start to appear, and then your pillows start falling down a
Yeah,
little
sure.
bit. And I find that massively irritating. So for me, headboard's hoodie J, yes.
Now, I have a bed frame, which includes
Oh,
a
yeah.
bed head, right?
Well, yeah.
But the headboard is good because if you like to sit up in bed and drink a cup of tea and stuff,
Yes.
you start dirtying the wall. If you've got hair product in or whatever, it just starts happening over time.
What?
Seriously, if you lean up in bed, and we've got white walls,
Yeah, right.
and so
Well, maybe you filthy animals should have a shower.
How dare you?
Well, no, hang on. Don't put me in Keysie's camp there. I mean, I
don't want you in my camp.
I wouldn't go that
I'm
far.
not accusing you, Jase, of having hair that is so oily that it's discolouring your walls.
Excuse
I
me.
mean, to me, you've got other issues.
Excuse me.
And I mean, I would prefer to get my filthy, greasy hair on the paint of the wall because it's easier to clean off, whereas you're just completely ruining a headboard.
No, you can. Mine's made of fabric. You can just clean it. But also,
you've
I'm
got
not saying I have
Can
that.
you send me a photo of your headboard?
I couldn't do a fabric headboard,
So,
Keyzie.
okay, I'm not saying I have that issue. I'm just saying it also acts as something that stops you from damaging the walls.
Also,
How do you damage the walls?
The other
With
thing
your
is-
oily head.
The other thing that, for me is a tick in the box of the old headboard, something to hold on to.
What do you mean?
Nah, but you don't need that either because there's other ways of doing that. And I knew that.
I
There'll
need
be-
it.
I tell you
need
what,
it, Mogi.
the texts will be coming through thick and fast, and 99% of them, that will be the only reason people have got. And it's. Oh, I mean, there's value in it, I suppose.
Yeah.
But there are other ways. But I don't think you need to spend $1,000.
Oh,
Mine was the entire bed frame, which is in light grey,
This will be cheap.
with a fabric
Cheap.
headboard,
Keyzie
was
cheap. This will be.
$300.
Yeah.
And it looks great.
And you run a waterbed too, don't you, Keyzie?
Yeah, a waterbed, on my bed
nice.
frame, yes.
Yeah. Oh no, look, I'm definitely headboard. Yes.
Oh, no,
You
well,
tell us.
for me, okay, yeah.
3483 3483 or call us on 0800 Hodaki. In the meantime, let's have a bit of hunters and collectors, shall we, fellas?
Yeah.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Hunters and collectors there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon, 16 minutes past 4 o'clock. The Big Show big poll today, headboards, yes or no? And there's already been some very vigorous debate. Mogi's against them. Keyzie and I, even though Keyzie's one's a bit weird and fabricy and grey and sounds pretty foul,
It looks
actually.
nice.
But he gets concerned about getting his hair oil all over the wall. Which
No.
which
Your
I
hair grease, your
understand.
hairspray.
Your hair
Yeah.
grease.
I was saying that it's something that you have to think about, and it protects
I've
the
never
walls.
thought about it.
No,
I know.
I've
Have you ever thought about that?
I'll be honest with you, Mogi. Never once has it crossed my mind that my personal filth is going across the wall.
Do you know how I know this? It's not from me. It's from one of my friends I used to flat with who had
your
a
wife,
disgusting wall.
Well, that's the thing, but that person's an animal. That's like yesterday with Jase's justification for bad drivers. You're saying that because one person you know was an animal, then headboards are a good idea.
But
What do you mean? Describe it to me with words, Keyzie.
so people that put a lot of hair wax in their hair, right?
Right.
It's hard to get out even if you shampoo it. So people that then like to sit up against the wall with your cup of tea and your pillow and that, you're going to get a bit of hair wax and stuff on the wall. One of my flatmates used to do it. It got pretty gross. And if they had a headboard, they could keep having their hair how they like and they wouldn't dirty their
But
walls.
isn't it disgusting if your headboard is filthy or the wall is filthy? I'm not getting the difference.
But
What's the difference?
You can clean a headboard quite easily.
I think you can clean a painted wall easier.
If you had have asked me about headboards when I was flatting, Mogi,
Yes.
I'd say no headboards.
Yeah, I know.
Because I
Spending
had
the money on beer.
Speaking of flatmates, I had a flatmate, and I won't get into details
Oh,
here.
God.
But let's just say he kept us awake a lot of the time.
Yes. This
right.
is the other thing.
But for me, it's more the gap that starts happening between the bed and the wall.
That's right.
And so forth. That's my big issue with it.
And from my point of view, our bed is on carpet and it's heavy, and so it doesn't pull away from the wall.
Right.
So there's no issue with that for us. So if it did do that, I'd 100% agree you need a headboard. I would 100% agree.
Right. So a lot of people on 3483 are pro headboard, which I think is good. Yes, if it's part of an entire bed frame, which is good. Stops pillows falling behind the bed.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
you, Jase, isn't it?
Yeah, that's very much
And your
me.
book, you probably lost a book or two down there as well.
Oh no, I have my
Effing
books.
and jeffing
I have
you
my
are.
books on my side table there, Mogi.
Yeah.
You guys running side tables?
One on either side, yeah.
Got lamps on them.
Yeah, got
No.
lamps.
Yeah. You got your dilly drawer
My
in one of them.
dilly's there, yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
No. Headboard's good for putting straps around.
Yeah.
I don't know why you need straps for.
Because of the bed legs, yeah.
Yeah. Well, as I say, they're good for holding on to.
This isn't a text, but just a question from me. Don't you run a four-poster bed, Jase?
With the netting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like an old-school four-poster one made out of mahogany or
I mean,
whatever.
imagine that a king in the 1800s.
Yeah.
It's very
With
much
syphilis.
like that. And curtains sort of, that come down the
Horrendous
front at the
syph.
back. And and headboards at the back.
Yeah.
And netting.
And
I
a
just think
bed pan.
I just think it, brings a sexy air to the boudoir.
Oh, it does.
You know what I mean? It's like a fairy tale in
Very
my room,
suggestive.
Keyzie. Oh, very.
Yeah.
Well, you can have your say vote on the Hodaki Big Show Instagram poll, which is up right now. You can also text us 3483 and let us know, and we'll check on the progress of that later on in the show.
Yeah, good stuff. In the meantime, here's the Black Keys.
Hodaki Big Show podcast.
I was going to be honest with you, fellas. I was flagging there this afternoon, feeling a bit tired and worn out today, but then a bit of Ben Harper just picked me up.
Pumps your tyres up.
Yeah, pumps my tyres up, mate. I'm ready to go. Speaking of pumping your tyres up, Keyzie, getting a lot of jip about the fact that your little truckie that your dad did for you can't go in the rain, apparently.
Well, first of all, it was a father-son project, so I did a lot of the work as well. Okay? But yes, I finally yesterday in Auckland, it wasn't raining, and so I could take my truck out. It's an old truck. And
Tell us about your truck, first of all, for the people that don't know
about your little
right,
truckie.
So I've got stop calling it a little truckie. I've got an old 67 Chevy truck, pride and joy, absolutely love it. My dad and I restored it and painted it and did the whole thing, and so I like to drive it around. However, the weather in Auckland is absolutely terrible.
It is.
And I'm really fussy. I don't want to drive it in the rain, right, because it's an old car. So yesterday
but can you clarify that for me?
Yeah,
because I'm not 100%. Because in my mind, I'm like, is that paint related?
Nope.
And not wanting to clean it, or is it a concern about sliding out and crashing?
And crashing, yeah.
No.
I'm a bit confused
Or is it
about
something
it too.
else?
Well, that's actually a good point, because old school rear-wheel drive cars can get a bit unruly especially if you've got a V8 as well. But it's mainly because on my Instagram story, I did like a build story.
Yeah, I
And you
remember.
can see the whole thing.
Yeah.
There's heaps of video of Don going hard.
Yeah, he was going real hard.
Yeah, so
Good
Chris
on
KNZ,
Don.
you can go there, you can see the amount of rust I cut out of that truck when we first got it.
That Don cut out, yeah.
Well, to be fair,
yeah.
I cut it out. He repaired it because I don't know how, but he was teaching me. But it was honestly 2 years of work. It was so much work, and so now I don't like to drive it in the rain just in case water gets stuck in it somewhere. I just don't want to go through that ever again.
Right.
I want to drive it how it is until I'm an old man.
Right.
Okay.
Whereas I put a photo up saying it's finally dry. You can drive my truck today, and people were like, "Why can't it go in the rain? What kind of car can't go in the rain?
Yeah,
Do
I
the
mean,
wipers not work?"
I have to say it's not very manly,
And
Keyzie.
what do you mean?
Oh, it's raining. I can't take my truckie out.
Jase,
Yeah, or womanly.
Yeah,
Or
I don't
womanly.
care about being manly, mate.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But everyone's like, "What if it goes in the rain? What will happen?" So I just got annoyed and started saying it'll explode.
So that is a good question. I mean, I guess what they're saying is, why can't the car... There's nothing wrong with the car.
Nah.
The owner's insane.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I think
'Cause
people.
why do you wear a bandana when you drive it?
Did you see me in one?
Yeah, and with your bandana on your head there. What's that about?
And the aviators too, I suppose.
Yeah.
I just think it's cool,
Right.
and I've just got Zeppelin on repeat too when
Yeah.
I'm driving.
I bet.
And
Yeah,
Leonard
yeah.
Skinner.
An
But
American flag with an eagle on it.
Yeah.
And that's on your singlet.
yeah, on my singlet. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got my Harley
Actually,
Davidson.
He actually came in yesterday, Mogi, when he brought the truck in and said, I brought in the shaggin' wagon, Hoity J. And I was like, well, Keyzie, come on, mate, you're in the
Careful.
workplace. I
Yeah.
mean, is that why did you call it the shaggin' wagon?
Well, I didn't call it the shaggin' wagon. I called it the something that rhymes with truck.
Oh, is that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're obviously
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
your wires crossed there. And but I try to drive it in when it's a nice day. But I got literally, I reckon, 50 plus messages on Instagram being like, "Oh, why doesn't your truck go in the rain? Oh, what a
Right.
stupid truck, Keyzie."
Yeah,
Just
people
wanted-
being mean.
Yeah, people
Yeah,
being mean.
You know what?
yeah,
The thing about it is, man, they're jealous.
Yeah.
They want a truck that they can't take in the rain too.
No, it can go in the it can go in the rain.
Because with my Chevy, I...
Do you have a Chevy?
Yeah, man. I only drive it, in fairness to you, Keyzie, in the back blocks, in the rugged sort of terrain and stuff. So I get where you're coming from. It's just, I'm not going to drive my little truckie because it's wet.
It's not little. What kind of Chevy have you got?
Pardon?
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki. Radio Hodaki's Beer and Pie July.
Hendrick, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah,
Hendrick?
good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate.
Are you a singular Hendrick? I know some
Say
Hendricks. I know some people called Hendricks. I've never met a Hendrick.
Yes, I'm singular, yep.
Yeah, out of it. Yeah.
I like the name Hendrick, actually.
Yeah.
It's great. What do you do for a crust, Hendrick?
I sell energy drinks.
Would be a great name for an energy
Yeah,
drink.
actually,
Hendrick.
it would be a really good name. Nice work there, Keyzie.
Yeah, thanks, fellas.
So I'm figuring, Hendrick, that you're ringing up about the pastry that pays.
Yes.
Yes. And you want the $100 cash that we're giving away.
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah, okay, we can
Can't
do
fault
that.
the manners, can't fault the manners.
Hey, Hendrik, what sort of pie do you run with?
Usually steak and cheese.
Oh,
Yeah,
another
yeah,
steak and
another-
cheese.
Yeah, I'd have to say, man, the old steak and
Steak
cheese
and
wins
cheese,
every.
yeah.
I mean, not for me personally, but I'd say
Yeah.
that would be the most popular one.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations to you, Hendrik. You've won yourself $100. Stay on the line, and Pugs will sort you out. All right?
Oh, that's awesome. So much. Thank you so much, guys.
No
Good on you,
worries,
Hendrik.
mate,
Make my
Hendrik.
day.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
good to hear,
mate. Backbone, he is.
massive
Huge.
backbone.
Thanks for listening, mate. Bloody
Actually,
good.
I could bang a few balls at the moment. I mean, in terms of energy drinks.
Bang a few balls.
No, balls.
Oh,
You hear what I'm saying? Yeah.
I see.
Red Bulls.
Just to give me-
Actually, you know what you should have instead? A Big Ben pie.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, I
yum.
tell you what, actually, I just had a one of their butter chicken ones.
Did you split that with Pugs?
Yes, I did.
I
yeah.
noticed because he went out there and they were having a little chat, and then I saw him cut it in half and then give Pugs half.
But then they were hugging and kissing.
And then they
Did
hugged.
you see that?
And they
Yeah, yeah.
cheersed their little half pies each.
Yeah, well, when I came in, old Pugs was just a little bit low and
Yeah.
down in the dumps, so
I'm
I
telling
thought,
you.
you know, sharesies.
Nothing energises you like half a butter chicken pie from Big Ben.
Yeah, totally, mate, and a squirt of tomato sauce.
On a butter chicken.
Yeah, totally, man.
Oh, what are you doing? Hey, another chance to win $100 tomorrow and the next day. Wait, no, that's Saturday.
No, that's Saturday.
Every
Yeah.
weekday, every show.
Yeah, man.
Boom.
So good.
Hundy.
Thanks to
God,
Big Ben.
we're giving away heaps of cash.
Yeah, well, it's not ours.
No, well, that's that's true.
That's the
It's
beauty
Big
of it.
Ben's, man. Yeah.
Is it
totes.
Ben's?
Yeah.
Oh, hell.
No, Big Ben.
Oh, Big Ben.
Yeah. He's
got
got
a-
heaps.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
The Naked and Famous there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. Incidentally, by the way, you asked me what Chevy I'm driving at the moment there, Keyzie. It's a 2023 Chevrolet Silverado 1500.
You bought a brand new Chevy truck.
Yeah.
Wow, that's like 200 grand's worth.
No, 76 actually.
No, it's more than that.
No, 76.
No,
Well, because I'm also doing some work for them as well.
Chev.
Yeah. for
That's
Chevy.
awesome.
Yeah.
can you bring it in tomorrow? By the way, did you guys see that friggin' $33 million lotto ticket still hasn't been claimed?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out who the hell, like, why wouldn't you go in and claim it? Unless you don't know, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Sure
a lot
is.
of money.
33 mil.
I'll tell you what, it's not going to get claimed.
Why you guys been so...
You can forget about that.
What do you mean?
We won that.
What do you mean, you and Jase?
Yeah, we've got an office sort of what do you call it?
A syndicate.
Lotto
Syndicate,
syndicate.
yeah,
A syndicate.
syndicate,
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So me, Jason, Pugs.
Yeah.
hang on,
We've
when
had
did-
that going, and we've actually won
We've done
Probably
okay on it, actually.
close to 50 million.
Sorry, hang on.
Yeah,
How
yeah,
long has this
yeah.
syndicate been going?
Ever since Pugs started.
Was it his idea?
No,
No, it was
just
our
we,
idea, you know,
we sort of
team
sat
building.
down and put our heads together and said, how can we spend more time together and have some more activities?
Yes.
as a group.
Yeah.
So that was one of them.
And every time, just on that, by the way, because they're not always $1 million wins that we have, Keyzie, but whenever we have a win, don't we, Mogi? We have a meal with each other, the
Yep.
three of us. We
Well,
go
hang on,
out and
what?
we spend our winnings,
Yep.
have a bit of a
Weekends
flutter.
away.
Weekends away. Yeah, we've had a few weekends away. It's been nice, actually.
So why do you have a syndicate and all these meals with Kmart Keyzie when you could be doing it with the real thing?
We've just told you won $50 million and you're more interested in... So this is the thing, Keith.
Right,
You're so
right, okay,
focused
sorry,
on
sorry.
number one.
On the cash, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just get this one out the way real quick. Can I join the syndicate?
The thing about you, Keyzie, is you've got... And I don't mean to be rude.
Wow, I feel like you're about to.
No, well, you were asking if you can join the syndicate. You've got bad juju.
Bad juju.
Yeah, man.
Okay, I'll try to fix
So it's
it.
bad luck. You know?
Okay,
and so
right.
if you've got a betting syndicate going on, you can't have any bad juju.
Right, okay. So,
Yeah.
hang on. So,
No good.
you're
And
saying...
you got real bad juju.
Hit it the first time. So you're saying... Hang on. So you're claiming that you guys won the 33.5 mil.
Well, we did.
We're not claiming it. We did.
But it was purchased down in Christchurch.
Yeah.
At Maryvale.
Yeah.
Who did that?
Well, because we had a vibe. We had a vibe that was where the winning ticket was going to be sold, because we only do the lucky dips, the Powerballs.
Right,
et cetera,
okay,
et cetera.
yeah.
So we sent Pugs down there.
To Christchurch?
Yeah, and he got... Well, look, who's laughing now?
Exactly.
Well, why aren't you claiming it?
Because the thing, I have some quite special abilities, Keyzie, in terms of, and Mogi talking about the vibe there. I get a map of New Zealand, just
Yeah.
run my hands over
Yeah.
it, and wherever it heats up, I know it's going to be around that area.
But
All
doesn't
the
that mean you-
bad juju that you've got...
Yes.
Right.
Jace has got that, but in good juju.
Yeah, I've got
He's
good
got so
juju.
much good juju.
Doesn't that just
You've
mean
got
you've
bad
got
juju.
a map completely covered in cheese ball dust now?
Eyes to the front, Keyzie.
Well,
So,
there is a bit of cheese ball dust. Yeah.
Well, why aren't you claiming it is my question. Okay, forget the syndicate, forget the juju. Why are you not claiming 33.5 mil? We wouldn't have to work ever again.
Bit of a balls up, actually.
You're joking. What happened?
Well, Jase.
What did Jase do?
But the reality is we want to keep on doing the big show, Keyzie, and
Yeah.
we think that amount of money would be tempted. I mean, Mogi and I being the way we are,
Yeah.
and Pugs to a certain degree,
Yeah.
I think it would be all downhill for us.
Yeah.
Right.
You know
So
what I mean?
you couldn't go get them. So what did you do?
It
Where's
would
the
just
ticket?
be an orgy.
He got his
of
cheese ball dust all
orgy.
over and it sort of rubbed the barcode off it.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Had to bin the bastard.
Sorry, so you ate so much cheese ball dust on your hand that it made the lotto ticket unreadable by a machine.
Yeah.
What about all the numbers in that?
Pardon?
The numbers on the ticket?
Yeah,
All
I
covered
know.
in-
No, you
Doesn't
can't
matter,
see-
you've got to
you
have the
can't see them.
barcode.
You've got to have the barcode.
There's a real cheese balls up.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, I've got to love a bit of Jimmy there. Hey, heaps happening after 5 o'clock. We'll have a bit of an update on the big poll. Also, Mogi and I come clean on a secret we've been carrying for some time now, and we feel it's time, don't we, Mogi, to just let the people know the truth.
Yeah.
About some of the stuff that's...
Wow, is it something I know?
Well,
Well,
it's nah,
not really, Keyzie, no.
Right.
Not sort of the thing we'd talk to you about, probably.
Does Pugs know about it?
Yeah, Pugs knows. Yeah, totally, mate.
Sweet.
But all that after 5, make sure you stay tuned, because it'll be worth it. Let me just put it that way.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you mad bastards. Hope your Thursday afternoon's going okay. 5 minutes past 5 o'clock. If you missed the big poll today, the Hodaki Big Show big poll, the question of the day was headboards, yes or no? So feel free to visit the Instagram page.
That's right, the poll.
And have a little geeze at that and have your say, because once again, Mogi, and this is something that seems to be happening quite a lot, we just touch a nerve with people, don't we,
We
with
do.
the big poll, and
We
people
do.
are pretty fired up one way or t'other.
Sorry, I'm just checking the Hodaki Big Poll up at the Instagram story. These photoshops that Pugs are doing are getting more and more disturbing.
Are they?
It's us three in bed together.
Oh,
and
yeah.
God,
Who's in the middle?
Yeah,
Me.
like that's
Keyzie.
never happened, Keyzie.
yeah, I know, but I just don't want to be reminded about it.
Right, okay.
You know? I didn't even know he was there.
Oh.
How did he get the photo? Yeah.
I'll go and I actually haven't had a look at it yet, so I'll go and check that out.
Fire up the old Alcatel.
as well, you can always text us 3483 about whatever subject, whatever you want to talk about, or give us a call on 0800 Hodak. In the meantime, let's have a bit of Head Like a Hole, shall we?
Absolute tune.
Cornbag.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yeah, Head Like a Hole on the radio, Hodaki big show this Thursday afternoon, 9 minutes past 5 o'clock. You know, I say this at the start of every show, and it's genuine, Mogi.
Yeah.
How good you look at
Cheers,
them.
man.
And I don't know, I just feel like in the last sort of week or 2 weeks, you've just got even hotter.
Oh, yeah.
Like you've just, I don't know, there's just something about you that, and you
Yeah.
just look at, don't you think Keyzie's looking amazing?
Yeah,
at
it
the
looks
moment,
pretty
isn't
good.
he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Keyzie,
yeah.
calm
he's-
down, man.
Yeah, no, didn't want it to get sexual.
Well, I
Keyzie.
just said
I'm
he
just
looks pretty
saying he's
good.
looking,
Whoa, easy,
you know,
brother.
come on, man.
Sorry.
But you're looking amazing.
Thanks, man.
And really good nick.
Well, it's a testament to, you know, looking after yourself.
Well,
and-
it's, you know,
Yeah,
like
totally
I
it
went
is.
pretty hard
The
at the
hard
gym.
yards.
Yeah. It's
man,
not easy,
yeah.
man. It's not easy. It's
Yeah,
not. It's not for everyone.
No, true.
You
Well,
know,
look at how
it's-
Keyzie struggles.
and so you know, I put a lot of work in. There's a lot of time, a lot of effort. It's not cheap. It's not cheap either.
No.
well, the gym, yeah.
Because when I first got the pec implant,
Yeah.
that stand down period, that was why I was off crook for so long. That was 2 weeks.
What, pec
And
implants?
and bed rest, yeah, man.
Yeah.
And
She's a
then-
brutal surgery, mate.
Oh, it is, because they cut. It's like, you know, trying to get them looking muscly like this. It's not easy because
Yeah,
there's an
yeah.
option there to work out, and
Yeah, they
there's
were-
no guarantees though, and then they go away.
Yeah.
But
And they-
these things,
Yeah.
Wait, so-
little sandbags in there.
I I thought you'd been...
there was the excess skin too, wasn't there?
was
That
the
they had to
excess skin.
sort of sort out as well.
Wait, so
Yeah.
you're telling me that you're looking cut at the moment with massive pecs because you had surgery?
Yeah, there's a surgery that you can get, and I just want to sort of demystify it because a lot of people out there are thinking, that it's lame or weak or you're a bit of a goose if you go out there and get plastic surgery.
Right.
But man, I'm getting so many compliments.
Oh, mate, I'll be honest with you. This last month, I've been walking around the studio with half a mongrel.
Oh, fully.
So
Really? This
yeah,
entire
yeah.
last month?
Yeah.
It's actually been quite painful.
Oh, yeah.
But
Can be.
Look, you look sensational, and if who wants to go to the gym day after day after day when you can just
Agreed.
get it cut
Well,
out,
hang on,
ripped in, and
Yeah,
shoved
that's
in,
right.
and then
And
stitched
that'll
up.
last forever. So when I'm sort of 90, 95, 98, I'm still going to have massive pecs.
Yeah.
Old fogey
Yeah,
Mogi
yeah.
will be
Yeah,
ripped.
yeah.
Wait, so have you just done your pecs or have you done other stuff too?
Well, once you do your pecs, then you sort of your buys and tries look a bit out of whack. Your delts, your traps.
So you've done everything.
Your lats then start looking a bit silly.
Right.
And now the trouble with the lats is I've got the lats in, so I've got this triangle, this big pointer going down and pointing my ass, but I've got no ass.
Right.
So I'm going to have to get a couple of little butt implants in there as well.
Wow.
What have you done with your lips there?
Oh, there's a little bit of filler in there. Just a
filler.
little bit. It just draws the attention away from the nose.
Yeah.
You know, if you've got a couple of big succulent lips there.
Sure.
And I've been getting my hair dyed grey as well.
Oh, 'cause I just thought you were
nice.
grey.
Yeah.
No. It gives me that distinction because I'm
Yeah.
naturally completely dark here.
Yeah,
what do
right.
they say?
Like
the
yours.
Yeah.
the hot fox or no?
Silver
what is it?
fox.
Silver fox.
Yeah,
You've obviously never heard that.
The hot silver fox.
Silver fox.
Yeah,
look.
yeah.
Let me tell you, it's working.
And is
Oh,
it-
yeah.
Is
You
it
know
just
what I
the
mean?
lips you've had done? On the...
Just the lips and the schnoz. Obviously, I had to take that down a bit.
Oh, so that's it reduced.
That's reduced, yeah.
Yeah.
You should have seen it before.
Oh, mate.
Far out.
Jeez.
It was
Oh my God. Did you have any idea you had
it
all this
was
work done?
an absolute nightmare.
Yeah.
Snoz.
It wasn't
I
good.
mean, my God.
It wasn't good.
I mean, all that work done, and you got this humongous snoz in the
Yeah.
middle of it. Just detracts.
Yeah.
Right. Did you know he'd had
In
all
World
this
War
work?
II, I actually had a prisoner of war hide in there for 3 months.
In your schnoz. In World War II. Far out.
For months on end.
And
yeah,
not because I wanted her in there. I didn't know she was in there. She snuck in there when I was sleeping.
Yeah.
Right. And then did you blow your nose one day or something?
Sneaky.
Well, just
Blow
on
my
that front,
nose.
Keyzie, read it, I know. Yeah, I did. Mogi
Right.
shares everything with me, and I feel like I need to sort of come clean a little bit too, but I'll do that next, maybe.
Right. This is mind blowing. Just FYI.
Oh, yeah.
Because I thought you were healthy and ripped and fit.
I'm telling you, man,
Yep.
it's not too late for you, Keyzie.
Totally.
You weird-looking bastard.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Queens of the Stone Age there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. Can I just applaud you, Mogi, for coming clean about the work that you've had done?
Yeah, man.
Because a lot of people, feel...
Hang on. You can applaud me.
And I think by coming clean and being open and honest about what you've had done is going to make it easier for other people.
I think so. Just to get involved with it,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, totally.
Because
to get
it's a real
involved and
shortcut.
to remove this shameful stigma behind
Yeah.
it. Because often,
hang on.
often people think of plastic surgeries and stuff as not a good thing.
Yes.
And that couldn't be further from the truth.
Cheating.
Look at
Yeah.
the man, Keyzie.
I know, but for the last however long, he's been making us think that he's been working out and eating healthy and stuff. That's the part I'm a bit disappointed about. I'm glad you feel good about yourself.
Cheese balls and pies, man.
Yeah.
Really?
You think I hoe into the cheese balls? You should see Mogi.
Because I haven't had any chips, have I, Keyzie,
Nah.
in the studio all year?
Yeah.
Wow, there was
Nothing,
a couple
no
of dicey
snacks.
moments.
Protein bars and stuff, sure. But, you must have seen through that, surely.
man, and I have so many people come up to me in the supermarket and on the streets and stuff, and they go, Jase, you look so good,
Yes,
man.
you do.
Really? People
even
come
with
up and
that, even with that hoodie on.
Yeah. They say, you look so good, Jase. You
So
know what I
people
mean?
come up and say that to
you. Or I'll be walking on the street and someone will shout out of their car, Hoity J, hot, hello!
Really?
You know what I mean? To a point where it's actually getting quite embarrassing. My wife gets pissed about that stuff. Gets really pissed about that stuff, you know what? Because she's quite jealous.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I
Right,
mean?
of you. Well, hang on.
And
You're
I've
saying
been-
off here she's a loon.
Oh, mate. And I get a lot of second glances from the ladies, Keyzie. I don't need to tell you that.
Okay,
You've
you-
experienced that.
Are you about? Well, I don't know if I have, but are you about to admit that you've had work done as well?
Oh, hell yeah.
Right. So what have you done then?
Breast augmentation.
Is that
Right.
why they're so massive?
Yeah, they're hot. Well, feel them. Go on, have
No,
a touch.
I don't want to.
No, we'll just have a touch.
All right. Fine.
How good is that,
Yeah.
Keyzie?
I mean, it feels pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rhinoplasty. I've had a bit of rhinoplasty.
Rhinoplasty.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
that?
The old schnoz.
Schnoz.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Honker.
Like Mogi, but the opposite. I got more put on because I was wanting it to be a bit sort of regal. You know what I
Character
mean?
acting.
Yeah, character and all that sort of character acting. And I don't want to be too hot.
Right. So
You
you're
know what I
worried
mean?
about being too hot.
Yeah. I don't want to be cast as the hot, sexy lead all the
I
time.
don't think you would have had to worry about that.
Tummy tuck, chemical peels I've had. A
tummy tuck? Holy cow.
dermabrasion I've had.
What's that?
Dermabrasion,
Blepharoplasty.
yeah.
Blepharoplasty.
Have you not had your
Blepharoplasty.
blepha done, man?
Eyelids. The old eyelids tightened up a little bit there. And chin augmentation.
Yeah. I've actually got to get the blepha done because my doctor said I've got those
Droopy,
fluidy,
you got your droopy eyelids.
Right.
You know, and
I've got to get my ears pinned back.
Yeah.
I've got to get some hair put in just around the front. Receding, you says I've got to get some more hair. I want to bring my hairline just down a lot.
Yeah.
Like, right, you're pointing to just above
Just
your
about,
eyebrows.
Well,
about a
here's
centimetre
the-
above my eyebrows. Because the thing, you want to, when people see you to be like, oh my God, who is that? No one's ever been seen with hairline that goes all the way down to their eyebrows. Just from their eyebrows, it's just hair all the way up.
Yeah.
With a part right up the guts.
Yeah, right. And then your fake pecs and your traps.
Yeah.
And your,
Well,
right.
I've got to be honest with you. I wasn't going to mention this.
What's that, Jase?
The amount of people that come up to me and go, how do you have such lustrous hair, Jase?
Yeah.
Hair transplant, Keyzie.
Yeah.
You're joking.
No, I'm not.
So am I the only one on the big show that hasn't had any work done?
And ironically, the one that needs the most work.
What? Right, so if you were me, then what would you start with? And don't say, don't.
God damn.
Where do you begin, Keyzie? Well, look, I think you can take a couple of feet off the schnoz for a start.
Couple of feet. Should I get some fake buzzies like you then?
Oh, you can get some fake pussies. Do it, mate.
I might just.
They feel good, Keyzie.
I know, but no offense. I might just do it the good old fashioned way. Work out, go for runs, eat healthy.
You can run all you want. You're never going to lose any weight off that massive beaker.
I thought you were going to say you never outrun that schnoz, Keyzie.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast. Radio Hodaki's Beer and Pie July.
Just smacked my knee on the studio desk there.
Yeah, I saw the look on your face.
Jeez,
But
that hurt, man.
Oh.
Right on the bone.
see, this is how you do it, Keyzie. Have a look at that. Drink that in. Have a geezer Oidie J over there just shutting up and getting on with
Is
it.
he though?
You won't
Keyzie?
hear him complaining about
I
how
mean,
he hit
it
his
was
knee.
at a shocking pain, but do you see me going on about it, Keyzie?
I'm literally seeing you
Exactly.
do it now, yes.
Oh, God. No idea. No idea.
Hey, how about the Poor of Duty, fellas?
Yeah, tell us all about it, Keyzie.
Well, you guys can help if you want.
Okay,
okay.
well, we'll do the sound effects in the background like like it's at war. So this is a poor of duty, is that right?
You know it's called Poor of Duty. Don't do pooing. Poor of Duty, thanks to our mates at Max. You can't fart after a sponsored product. Poor of Duty, thanks to our mates at Max. They're basically trying to relink you with a long-lost mate who's maybe moved overseas or moved to another city in New Zealand. You want to fly, visit them?
Or an ex-lover.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, if you're still mates.
Like if you've got say your boyfriend moved out,
Yes.
left you,
Right.
you can go and have a beer with him.
Sure, if that's... I don't know if that's, quite the... We're not trying to fix your relationship here. We're just trying to reunite you with a long-lost
Well,
mate.
not my relationship. Mine's good as gold.
Yeah, mine's healthy as.
Well,
what are you saying about your relationship,
Not
Keyzie?
my relationship, someone else's.
Right.
I'm not going to enter this.
Right.
This tour of duty. But Poor of Duty, so basically, we want to relink you and one of your long-lost mates together. Maybe they're overseas somewhere. And we want you to go and meet up with them and pour them a cold one.
Yeah, can you just imagine it actually travelling all around, wherever you want to in the world, and surprising a mate with a beersy.
Well, you can
Yeah.
probably
How
give them a
good,
heads up
man.
as well.
How
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
No,
I wouldn't do
surprising.
that. I'd just surprise him. I'd just burst into the bedroom. Here's Hoity J! Backbone!
Why the bedroom?
Well, they'll
you
probably be
punching them?
asleep or something because flights and stuff, different hours. You
And
know,
you think that's the way that your long lost friend would want to be greeted?
totally. Then crack a beer.
Tip it all over them in the
Yeah,
bed.
yeah.
Get up, you
Come on,
loser.
you lazy bastard!
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
good,
yeah.
man. Poor of Duty, thanks to Max. If you would like to get in the draw for this prize, text BEER, B-E-E-R, to 3483. Just beer, no full stops, no extra words saying about how you really want to visit your mate. Just beer.
Yeah.
And do the rest on the website.
Someone's texted in here, beers, the plural of beer. Is that going to work?
That's not going to work.
No, okay.
It needs to be beer.
Okay.
What about beer as in a beer?
Like a glass of beer, yes, correct.
Beer.
Oh, a grizzly beer. Or was that
yeah.
a brown beer? Was that a grizzly or a brown?
Grizzly.
Or a polar?
No, it was a
Sounded like a
grizzly.
black beer to
grizzly.
me.
Yeah,
Wow.
Well, regardless.
What about beer as in B-A-R-E?
Oh, like a beer bottom?
Yeah, yeah.
Nah. It has to be B-E-E-R, as
Right.
in Max beer.
With no full stop.
No full stop,
That
Jase.
really...
What about a question mark? Or an exclamation point?
Like beer or beer? No, that won't work either.
Right.
So just beer to 3483 and Max will hook you up with one of your old mates. And when
What
I say,
about cheese ball?
yep, text cheeseball to 3483 and we'll send you to see one of your mates. Good stuff.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
She had there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show. Hey, Mogi, you getting excited about the old fidget?
I am excited.
The
Bulla.
days are counting down, mate. You're
They
marking
are.
them off the calendar
One
there.
more sleep.
Yeah,
One more
Bullavanaka.
sleep. Yep, I'm off, man. So it'll be nice to get a bit of a tan, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm feeling a bit wan.
Yeah.
Huh?
Wouldn't you, if you wanted a tan, wouldn't you just go get a fake tan or sunbed, like based
Well, you
on your
can actually take
plastic
these drugs,
surgery?
Keyzie, that break down the makeup of your cells so that you just brown up.
Right.
Apparently has horrendous long-term effects
Yeah.
on your skin.
You'd look cool,
But in the meantime, I'll be popping.
Totally, man. Or you just drink massive amounts of alcohol.
though. Oh, yeah.
You know, and the liver there.
Yeah.
You know?
Gives you a little some.
A bit more yellowy.
Yeah, sort of a bit of tan action. But I envy you, mate, because
Yeah.
it's been a brutal winter so far, and quite frankly, a brutal summer that we had. Quite frankly. Hey, now listen. Coming up after 6 o'clock, by the way, we've got What's on the TV with Mike Minogue. Also, the results of the Hodaki Big Show Big Poll, fellas, which today was headrests, yes or no?
No, not headrest, headboard on your bed.
Headboard.
Oh, headboard, yeah.
What's a headrest?
That's in your car.
No,
your
that's
car.
in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. Headboards, yes or no?
Can I just address something that's come up on the text machine?
Sure.
Sure.
Earlier we said, and we're doing it all month, if you want to go and relink with a mate internationally, meet up and pour a beer, you know, someone you haven't seen in a long time,
Relink.
link up with a mate,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
courtesy of Max, we're doing that at the moment. You text beer to 3483. You guys kind of misconstrued things, and now we've got about 1 million texts, people just texting cheeseball to 3483. Can we just reiterate, if you want to get in the draw, text beer to 3483 for the poor of duty, not cheeseball.
Not cheese.
Why would they? Did you mention cheese balls or something, Mogi?
Cheese bullos.
Oh, cheese bullos.
Yeah, because about 4 people have texted cheese bullorson as well, so that won't work. Text beer, all right?
Weird.
Somebody's texted Max. Is that all good?
Well, no, Max is making it all possible, but no, just text beer, B-E-E-R, all right?
Yeah,
Mhm,
no
I've got
full
it.
stop, by the way.
No.
Plenty more coming up after 6. Stay tuned.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Oh, yes, indeed. Foo Fighters there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show. And as always at this time of the evening, it's time for...
The Big Poll.
Big poll today, headboards on your bed, yes or no? And you vote on the poll at Hodaki Big Show's Instagram story. And also you can text us on 3483 and let us know what you think. Yeah. Okay, looking at the poll now, headboards, yes, 56%. No, 44.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
you were quite right there,
Yeah.
Mogi, about what you were thinking.
Yeah.
Because there's also different sort of headboards as well, aren't there?
There are.
Because Keyzie was talking about, he's got what was it, a cloth one?
Not cloth, it's just a nice light grey fabric one that goes with the rest of
fabric.
my bed.
You should get a black
Yeah.
one so your greasy hair you won't be able to see it.
Mike,
That's
I don't
true.
have greasy hair, all right? One of my flatmates did, all right?
How many, what sort of duvet are you running, Keyzie, by the way?
Waffle.
Waffle,
White waffle, same as you.
No, I've got a green waffle. What
I've
about
got a
you,
white
Moogie?
waffle.
Yeah,
Oh, you've got a
yeah,
white
that's right.
waffle?
Yeah.
Well, I'm finding it surprising you've got a white waffle given the filth coming off you.
There's no filth coming off me.
Oh, but that's
I'm
why
actually
I
a
thought
Out
clean
of you.
freak. I'm a clean freak. I have a shower before bed every night and in the morning.
Right.
Does it wash away the thoughts, though, Keyzie?
Nope.
Does it wash away the
No,
thoughts?
not when especially not even sitting down cross-legged with it on me.
I remember my stepmother actually asking me why I had so many showers in my teenage years,
Oh,
actually.
yeah.
Remember that?
There's a lot of texts here on 3483 we couldn't get to earlier, so some good ones though. For example, Hammy P. Hey guys, I'm extremely pro headboard, but I can't afford one as I have a crippling addiction to Marlboro Reds.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That'll happen.
Andy,
hear you, brother.
Andy and Masterton. Oh, of course, missionary Mike doesn't need a headboard.
Who's Mike?
Sorry, of course, missionary Mogi doesn't need a headboard. Someone here on 3483 says, oh, Keyzie was saying he likes to take his headboard off and iron it. That's not true. I did not say that, all right? I just have a standard headboard. And
Have you got a head? Do you have a headboard under your headboard?
what, because I wore a T-shirt under a shirt once? No, I don't. I just have a regular headboard in front of my wall. Nothing to see here. All right?
Okay.
How often do you clean your headboard?
Once a year.
How do you do that?
Just sort of with a shampoo machine thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because it gets quite filthy on my wife's side. On my wife's side.
Righto.
Okay, well, it's a bit hard on your wife there, Keyzie.
God, I just thought you guys were maybe going to yell the thing, so I just thought. Anyway, on my wife's side. On my wife's side.
You're babbling like a fool,
You
Keyzie.
just go to a break or something, for God's sake.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Pearl Jam there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Thursday
Tune.
evening. It is a tune, hell of a tune. Love myself a bit of Pearl Jam, but right now it's time for What's on the Telly with Mike Minogue.
Last night I didn't. I went to a
Really fun meeting.
an industry meeting, and it was. I mean, I didn't stay for the whole thing. I stayed for an hour and a half. It potentially, at the rate it was going, would still be going now.
Yes.
I would not be surprised. So, something of a shambles. I'd love to talk to someone who stayed for the whole thing, but as a result of that, not only did I not watch anything last night, it's put me off film and television for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
shame.
no, I hear
Shall we
you, mate.
cancel this segment then?
Yeah. No, he'll get back to it on the
I'll
holidays.
be watching The Neighbours tomorrow night.
Neighbours.
Yeah, The Neighbours.
Oh,
I'll be
The
watching The
Neighbours.
Neighbours, peeping out my window.
That's really funny because I was doing just that on my deck last night.
Oh,
when I was
what?
having a durry. Yeah, watching my neighbours.
Oh, yeah.
Because, they're just over my
What
fence.
were they
there,
doing?
Making
Your
love.
neighbours are over your fence?
Yeah.
Oh, those neighbours.
Those
Yeah,
neighbours,
yeah.
the ones I
In
tell
the
you about.
townhouse.
Hot.
That really have very loud rutting sessions. It's... I don't want to be aroused by it, but I am. And I don't know if that's a creepy thing or
Yes.
not. Well, I mean, I'm just sitting there,
Well,
in
yeah,
my
well-
own space having a durry. It's not
Sitting,
like I'm-
sitting is just a turn of phrase. You're
Well-
standing on the fence.
Well, I'm on the fence, but I'm on a little ladder, looking over the fence. But I mean,
But-
there's nothing creepy about
Well,
that.
it's-
And I mean,
here's-
so
here.
that was my viewing last night.
Jase, if it's
and you
creep-
learn
Jase.
some things. You learn some things.
Spoiler alert.
You know what I mean?
I know.
You learn some
You're like,
things.
oh,
You do it like that. Because the assumption is, Keyzie, that everyone makes love the way you do.
No, it's not
No,
true.
I mean, not like you do. I mean, like I do.
no,
You know what I mean? But they don't.
They don't.
Actually, people go about it differently, Mo.
Right, they've got different ideas, all right.
Yeah.
Different ideas indeed.
Do you hear the love making and then quickly run outside and say you're going for a durry?
I don't quickly run outside.
You have your alarm set because they're creatures of habit.
Oh, right.
They are usually on a Wednesday night about 8:30.
Yep.
Don't know
Alright.
why. Don't know why.
Right.
But Haughty J will be there.
So neither of you guys watched TV last night?
No.
No.
Right.
So that's the end of that.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I mean, I just watched Black Books again, but I've talked about that
Yeah.
about 3 episodes in a row.
Yeah.
We've got a bit tedious there.
Yeah, actually, did you see Bill Bailey's coming to New Zealand? Just announced.
I wonder if we should get in for a thrilling conversation Do you think he'd be a bit more...
Oh,
I
Bill's,
think Bill Bailey would be amazing.
Bit nicer than
Dylan
your
Moran.
mate Dylan Moran.
Bill is a legend,
He's
actually.
an absolute legend.
He's
of a
very
man.
good to
We'll
talk
see.
to.
And I got the early access link, and I was like, went to book tickets, and it's while I'm on my honeymoon at the end of the year.
Oh, what a loser.
So can't go see one of my heroes. That sucks. But yeah.
Keyzie.
Oh, never
Yes.
mind, mate. They say never meet your heroes, and that proved to be the case with Dylan.
And you guys.
Oh, we were your heroes. That's
Yeah,
nice.
that's nice,
Oh,
Keyzie.
damn it.
Oh, thank
Keyzie loves us.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
The Verve there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Thursday evening. Nearly there, team, nearly there. God, I hate it when we get towards the end of a show.
Yeah.
I really do. It bums me out. I'm like, oh, really? I'm just going to go home now and just hang out?
Well, you know what could cheer you up?
No, I'm not having any cheese balls, Keyzie.
No, I was going to say Bear and Pie July.
Oh, yeah! Pour of Duty.
And the Pour of Duty we're running at the moment.
Yeah, that's great. Pouring a beer for a mate overseas.
Who would
Or anywhere in the world. Anywhere you want to go to pour a beer for a mate.
Who would you go and see?
Oh, probably an ex-lover.
Wouldn't that be awkward?
No. I was always one of those guys that when I broke up with someone, they were always very amicable.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
They
We're
were
still
so
mates.
They were so happy to be away from it.
Exactly
Yeah.
right.
Can
You
we
know
still
what I
be
mean?
friends? Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, totally. Yeah, yeah.
And then they left the country, all of them. So they're all in different countries.
Yeah, they are. They are all scattered around the world.
And when did they move overseas? Was it after you broke up with them?
Yeah.
Or did you break up with them?
A few heartbroken ladies.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Wow.
how it is.
Damn it.
And
Certainly,
in a way,
I don't
it
know
would be,
about heartbroken,
it
but
would
certainly
be,
damage.
you know, it would be a reparation in a way, you know, to just see that they're doing okay and pour them a nice beer.
So they've
I mean,
finally,
I'd love to see the look on their faces. I'd be shocked.
they've
Yeah,
finally
they
got their
would be.
life back on track, and you show up
Yeah.
and say, old Hoyt's back.
And then they realise they never got over me.
Oh, so it's more about you keeping them on the hook.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't want them to feel that way, but probably they would.
Well, you know what you
Yeah.
should do then? Text beer.
Yeah, BEEEEEER.
Yeah. Text beer with 4 letters, BEER, to 3483. Get yourself in the draw because we could be paying, along with Max, to send you to reunite with one of your mates.
Such a good
And
prize.
It is
pour
a good
cold
prize,
one.
eh?
Cheers, Max,
It's-
man.
It's
So good.
It's scucks, man.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
All right, you mad bastard. It's all over for your Thursday evening, Mogi. No meetings tonight, I hope.
No, mate.
Yeah, good.
Nothing on tonight. I'll be packing me bags.
Yeah.
Just a pair of shorts and a G-string.
Oh,
Some
So good.
suntan lotion.
Yes.
Some wax for my downstairs.
Well, hang on, you're here tomorrow though, right?
Oh, yeah, but I got to pack tonight.
He's
Yeah.
a prolific
We're going
packer.
tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
early packer.
Well, I'm going tomorrow night.
Right, I
After
see.
the
yeah,
show,
Straight
you
after
see.
the show.
Yeah.
It's got to be packed. Got to be good to go.
What about you, Keyzie? A bit of badminton tonight, is it?
Tonight,
Tiddlywinks?
Yeah, I was going to say tiddlywinks.
you know, I actually don't have anything tonight.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, no, just going to go home, have, I think we're having enchiladas.
Enchiladas.
Is that a new thing? And then going to watch something on telly with the wife.
Oh,
Lol.
the wife!
No, I said the wife, not my wife.
Oh, right. Yeah,
He
no,
said
my
the
bad.
wife as well.
Yeah.
He said the wife.
Good on
Okay.
you, Keyzie.
What about
That
you,
sounds-
Jase?
I've got one of my girls coming over for dinner tonight, so that'll be nice.
Well, why don't we join up? Because we don't have plans. Why don't me and my partner come to your place?
Sure, man. You're most welcome, Keyzie.
What's
If you
for
can
dinner?
find it.
It's
Enchiladas.
a complex marinated chicken on a couscous salad.
Nah, flag.
Yuck.
Hey, listen, it's been a pleasure having your company this Thursday evening. You take care out there. Make sure you tune in to tomorrow's show, the final one for the week. Until then, see you later.